Here we're back to a new regular show review. And if you audience the last one, go and check it out. And we're back with the next two episodes of season 6 of regular show. We start with another good one, and it starts with Eileen class watching this turtle video film in her class, and just taking this tour as well of the turtles, and yeah, even having to stall on swimming with these turtles as well, and showing her routine that she managed to make, or she managed to do with the turtles, for the turtles. And yeah, they decide on going to the beach in order to watch the turtle hatching. Yeah, the turtle hatch. And yeah, of course, they're wondering where the directions are. And of course, he packed the wrong one. Yeah, the wrong bag. Packed the wrong bag and only has like Chex Mix and some other stuff. And then she calls Margaret. Yep, she calls Margaret. And of course, CJ isn't still so good about this whole thing. With with Margaret, and especially when it came to how it was with that whole Christmas party. And yeah, this people tell them on welcome to this, which is basically a spa. Yeah, it's a spa, but it's also connected to the beach, which they decide to go somewhere else to park. And yeah, manage to head down and build some camp, and going to go and get some snacks. And CJ overhears Eileen talking about of how she just wishes that Margaret was here too. And even though, CJ isn't really so great when it comes to, or, just has to basically just try to work things with CJ and Margaret. I mean, you can't help but understand about CJ though. Like, you can't help but understand. And yeah, of course, CJ talking to Mordecai about this whole thing, especially when it comes to, what happened before, with that whole kiss. And yeah, they come across this spa and the turtles, which they find very cruel of what they're doing with these turtles. And yeah, making old people transform young, and yeah, even being put through toes and just used as mud mask as well. Like yeah, they just find it very sick of what they're doing with these turtles. Like yeah, these poor turtles. Like these poor turtles. You just I definitely feel bad for these turtles though. And even showing this video as well that they show on turning this very old man into being all young. And yeah, those poor turtles all shriveled. We even see the turtles all shriveled up as well. And yeah, they tried to go and get help, but then they get caught. And yep, even the police are involved with this. Like, yeah, they're supposed to be helping, right? They're supposed to be helping with the law. But now these officers are part of this whole deal, and they throw CJ and Mordecai in the police car. And yeah, Eileen is just wondering where CJ and Mordecai is because they're going to be missing the hatching. And yeah, they're trying to get out of the police car and trying to call CJ, or trying to call Eileen, but of course CJ realized that she took Eileen's phone away from her earlier, so she has no choice but to call someone else. And yeah, the other guys come up to Eileen and Rigby to stop them. And yeah, the turtles come out and go into the box, which yeah, he then throws sand into their faces, and we see a helicopter, which is actually Margaret's dad, and yep, Margaret is on the news and exposing this whole old deal with what they're doing to these poor turtles. And yeah, Eileen frees them, and yeah, they all leave, and yeah, they got angry faces, and they're going and attacking everybody in this spa and freeing the other turtles too, and even helping Mordecai and Rigby, and even hijacking the police car and driving them off of a cliff, which it explodes. And yeah, they managed to just do their fins together. And yeah, CJ just talking about how she knew exactly on on needing to get some help, and she knew that a, a news girl that they knew, and yeah, they do still have an awkward moment with each other, of course, when Eileen hugs them and just still hugging them. Like, yeah, it's a bit awkward, I would say, but yeah, very good, I would definitely say for sure. And then we go to the next episode, and it's another good one, and it starts with Muscle Man, High Five Ghost, Mordecai and Rigby, and Benson eating some lunch and wondering what's the best crash like part of a movie. And yeah, of course Benson is just or they're just angry with Benson, right? They're just angry, upset with Benson because he doesn't even seen those types of movies. And yeah, they get this laser disc, and yep, we see that guy yet again, which is just really cool to see. If y'all, I mean, y'all would remember him from the last time, which yeah, definitely a really cool guy, I would say, from the last whole Laserdisc thing, and even showing this prophecy and the things that happened before, and him having to get surgery, and him becoming rich, and apparently there's another war that is going to be happening. And then Benson comes out, and then they're wondering if he can just stand a few inches, raise his hand, and yep, apparently Benson is one of the members that they're going to have to recruit, and having to recruit all the others as well, and having to form of a plan in order to stop whatever is happening, and having to retrieve this remote. And one of these guys get taken out by a DVD, and of course they don't know what the guy doesn't know what it is, and yeah, they have to be in this formation in order, which yeah reveals where the remote is inside this store, and yeah, of course, Muscle Man isn't able to get it, but apparently from reading from the book, apparently Benson is the only one that can get it, and yeah, Benson managed to pull it without no problem. But then they get surrounded by apparently the son of that Laserdisc guy, which is wanting to replace the whole Laserdisc with DVDs. And of course, they're talking about just making some jokes, making some laughs as well, and about the whole who even would want DVDs that they said, and about the whole Laserdisc are so great. And yeah, even seeing this satellite and even having this internet as well to come and fight along, and trying to press the remote, but it's not working, and it needs the code. And of course, it shows all these numbers, which they're going to have to go through. And yeah, we see this fight going on, and even this other machine that comes and immediately gets exploded, and they're still trying to figure out what they need to do in order the right code to put into the remote. And yeah, we see this fight that goes on, which again is just absolutely absolutely amazing, I will say. And yeah, them still trying to pick up somebody, and yeah, crazy fight, I would say. And the dad trying to make up with his son, and yeah, the dad gets disintegrated, and the son is like, that wasn't part of the deal. And yeah, this internet robot managed to betray them, and he's trying to, or then he goes over to Mordecai and the others on saying that he made a horrible mistake and being able to help him as well, which they're flying, but then they end up crashing, and then they put in the code, and yeah, managed to control everybody else, and yeah, destroys the satellite, and managed to save tower, and managed to save the day, and yeah, they're watching this thing on the TV, and then we see apparently there's a littler internet box that just comes out while looking out the window. So apparently this whole war is not over. But yeah, really good episodes here. I'd like to know what y'all think. Let me know in the comments. Good one.